Hey, what's up everybody? It's TheHyphenate here, and today we're gonna be doing a cosplay Star Wars photo shoot featuring the amazing Rei Kennex.
Thank you. Hey.
Yes, hey.
Hey.
So if you guys don't already follow her, definitely check out her Instagram. She has amazing photos with various cosplay players. Tell them some of the cosplay that you do besides Rei.
Well, my favorite one would be Ahsoka Tano. Bunch of Star Wars, bunch of Blade Runner, Cyberpunk, so all that stuff, fun.
Yeah, she kills it. So her Rei is super on point, but today she actually brought something a little different. Today we're doing a Darth Rei, which she actually did before even episode 9 had a little Darth Rei scene, right?
Yeah, I did it right after episode 7 came out.
Yeah, so maybe you inspired that scene in the movie.
Maybe.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a photo shoot, and I'm gonna show you guys what gear we're using and how we actually made it look this dope. So today I'm using the Sony a6600 camera with the Sony FE Zeiss 55mm f1.8. This is made for full frame cameras, but today we're using it on an APS-C. I have the Godox X2T wireless trigger here, controlling the Godox V860 Mark II flash that's off camera. We have two Yongnuo YN360 RGB LED lights. This one we have set to blue, and this one we have set to red. In the back, you see we have a bunch of Astera tube lights, all set to red as well. And we had this big monolight here, the Godox AD600 Pro, that we were gonna use, but even at its lowest setting, 1/256th power, it's way too bright and it's killing a lot of the light. So in order for us to actually make these lights pop, we have to kind of crank up the ISO a little bit. So right now we're probably gonna be shooting between 640 and 800 ISO, just so we can bring up some of the background light and create more of the actual glow. When I was shooting at base ISO 50 and I had the light giving enough power to her, so that way she's well lit, it didn't have enough pop, so it kind of made it look a little too dead, which for some scenes would look really cool, but when we're trying to show a lot of red glow, that doesn't really work. So today, we're gonna be using the V860 Mark II instead. We actually had a lot of trial and error just to get the setup going, but I think this right here is gonna be pretty optimal for this Darth Rei to give her that sinister, menacing look, while at the same time allowing her to shine with her beauty. Ooh. I better do a good job. So here we have the V860 Mark II Speedlight Flash. Now the Speedlight Flash throws out daylight coloring, but we still wanted to let some of that come out, the daylight coloring, just to give her some more natural lighting on her skin, so she's not super colored in blue or red, but we still wanted to still give it some red on it, so I threw a red gel on top of the Gary Fong light sphere. Now that's gonna throw some red more up because it's on top, and then the light that's coming off the sides here is gonna be more natural light. Take a step, let me see. I do love these full bodies, so let me just have you take a baby step back. Yeah, like that. So using this 55mm lens on the Sony a6600, the crop is a 1.5 times, so it actually turns the focal length to 77.5. So I have to get a little further back. Stay like that. Chin down a little bit, right there. We'll get a little bit closer to you. Now we'll get it a little closer. Bring it more at an angle, like more, just like right there. Mm-hmm. This will be a tighter shot. Yeah, right there. So I'm actually using my custom setting so I can choose which eye I wanted to focus on. When I had it on auto, it was kind of going back and forth between the eyes, but now I definitely know that I want the right eye. So here we go. And now it's staying locked on that right eye. Bring it a little bit more angle, right there, right there. Yeah, I like how you're making the sound, even though it makes the sound already. That's hilarious.
Everybody does that. You can't help it.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
That one.
All right, yeah, do one straight like that, yeah. So point it more like right there. Yeah, like that. That's perfect. Actually, a little that way so I can see that little cross. Yeah, right there's perfect. Bring your head, like your upper body a little bit. Right there, right there, right there. Yeah, that's fire. Stay like that. Stay like that. Woo! That is fire. I love your look right there. Damn, that looks super fire. Damn. So with these shots, we are pretty kind of close on her, so you don't see a lot of this outside over here, being that this is a tight focal length. So we brought the young Newells fairly close to her, so there's a lot of that coloring on her skin, but still not overkilling. Now we do have the house lights on also, which is giving some light as well. So these are, I believe, daylight house lights, and then we have the flash. So those two lights are more of the daylight, kind of mixing in with these. But with the color balance, actually, I think we're nailing that sinister dark look. And she's a very incredible model, so she's actually making it very easy. Normally I have to direct a little bit more, but she already knows what she's doing, so she actually makes it easy for me.
Or you can shoot a little further, I'll just zoom in.
Yeah.
I can just cut the eye out of that one.
So with this specific shot, we're actually super up close, and I want to actually get her eyes. She has these really awesome contacts, and I want that to pop. So I brought the flash closer, I took off the gel, and what I'm doing is I'm getting a very specific shot with the lights popping up above her shoulders, very symmetrical. One more. Leave, chin down a little bit. Right there, stay like that, don't move. Now we're gonna do the prom, the wedding photos of Darth Rei and Kylo Ren. All right, so I have my good friend Amari and partner on this channel who was actually filming the video when I was taking the photos. He's actually gonna be Kylo Ren. It's just us three, so I'm just gonna leave the camera here on the floor. Hopefully you guys can still see what we're doing, but he's gonna play Kylo Ren, and we are gonna do prom wedding style photos with Darth Rei and Kylo Ren. So we're gonna take a very classic wedding photo, which is pretty much my primary main photo for my wedding clients to do when they take photos with other people. Is this your side? Do you prefer this as your? I don't care. Okay, you're good on both sides. All right, so you're gonna put your left hand, Amari, on her hip. First, we're gonna do this, where you put your hand like on the chest like that. Get closer. Your hips should kind of almost be touching. Okay. Like if you guys are married. Right now, you guys look like you don't know each other.
We don't know each other.
I know.
Too well.
Okay, so Amari, put your left foot more like that. That way you guys can get a little closer. Right there. Yeah, okay. And you're gonna come like that. Right there. All right. Yes. This looks amazing. Oh, yes.
Can I do that?
Yes, you're gonna kick your leg out. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay. All right, but first let's do it without the kick. Okay. Yeah, and then, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna have to Photoshop Kylo Ren's shoes. Kylo Ren's wearing some fresh kicks. Don't smile, actually. Like, okay. You guys, it's darkside, so more serious. There you go, like that. Okay, I gotta definitely change the amount of light on here. So just on the flash output, because I'm a little further away, and I gotta just make some adjustments here. Actually, let's get further away from the light, so the lights will actually be taller. Yeah, so you guys, that pose, just walk towards me, further away from the light. The reason we're further away from the lights is because the closer they get to it, the more they can actually block it, and the shorter the lights seem, the further we are, they're actually gonna be more elevated in the shot. Gotta show more of your features. All right, cool. That's such fire. That is such fire. All right, 1, 2, 3. Don't put your left leg too far back to where it extends. Just keep your, it's just like that. Yeah, like that. All right, hold it. That looks great. Okay, so now we're gonna do the bouquet shot. You're gonna hold it together. So you guys are gonna hold the same pose with the backhand. So you hold her just like you did earlier. Yeah, like that. Perfect. And then take a step this way, right there, and then get closer hips. There you go, like that. Turn your body a little bit towards him. You're like with this foot right there. And get closer, right there. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put it like right in between your faces. Okay. Turn your head a little this way, Ray, just like that, right there. Perfect. And then let me just fix your hood. That's great. This is great. All right, 1, 2, 3.
This is funny. I love that. If you've never shot with a cosplayer or a character before, a good thing to know is remember, it's like a movie, but a still. So you want to know the character you're shooting, and you want to create the atmosphere of the movie on your photo set. So let's say I'm Darth Rei today, so it's the sinister, dark, evil mood. So make sure your model feels it really well. You can use music for that, you can talk to her about it, think about what emotions you want to portray in that set, in that shoot. And second tip, have fun, because no matter how dark and scary and menacing your idea might be, after you're wrapped, do some fun stuff, because there's nothing more exciting than to see a character like this, or Palpatine, or whoever it is, a villain, just goofing around, playing around, having fun. So I always make sure that I take time to get a couple of goofy shots for fun.
That's right, that's right. Those are some great tips, and I definitely agree that if you are doing some cosplay, study the character, because I mean, if we were to try to do Darth Rei in the beach, it wouldn't fit. It would kill the vibe. So I think something like this, again, the lights, the emotion is conveyed not only by her outfit and the expression she's gonna give, but yeah, the setting is important as well. So there you guys have it. That is our epic photo shoot of Darth Rei and Kylo Ren, their epic Darth wedding. So let me kind of give you guys a brief overview of the settings that I used. Everything that we shot here today was in ISO 640, shooting at f1.8 and at 1/60th shutter speed. Now, the flash was used at 1/64th output power when it was just Rei by herself, and I had the flash a little closer. But when I put the flash a little further away and I had Kylo Ren and Rei together, I actually used 1/32nd power. Shot everything in RAW, so the edits that you guys have just seen me post up were edited from RAW photos. Side note, I do have a podcast episode on my Doubt Me podcast, which is on my main channel, TheHyphenate, featuring Rei. We talk about all kinds of stuff, including cosplay, her coming to America, pursuing film and music and all kinds of stuff. It's really entertaining, very inspirational as well. So make sure you guys check that out. And Rei, where can people find you?
You can find me at Rei.Kennex on Instagram and pretty much anywhere else.
Follow her. She is awesome and her photos are amazing. And I'm happy to finally have some photos to contribute to your awesome set of photos that you post. So there you guys have it. That is an epic photo shoot with Darth Rei Kennex. If you guys are interested in getting any of the gear that we use today, I do have links in the description where you can purchase it from either B&H Photo or Amazon. It doesn't change the price that you get it at, but it does help this channel. Drop a like on this video, drop a comment below if you have any questions, and please make sure to subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming soon. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.